We're live.
Over there.
You're live. Yep. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Linda.
There's Holly.
Colin. Everybody get ready for the snow. It's coming. Yep. Yep, the snow is coming.
No, not like down there where Colin is.
Yeah, I start to say I don't think we're going to get a whole lot, but he's probably going to get a little more than us.
Yep.
Oh, I feel like I'm...
The way it's tracking through.
Maybe I don't want to be over there.
We're going to dodge a bullet in what we're going to do.
Well,
on the snow.
Yeah, they talked for a while like we was going to have quite a bit, and then back and forth, and now they're just saying we might get 1 to 3. So
they're not even really calling for
really calling for that much now. So anyway,
if anything else, they're calling.
Hi, Mac and Patty.
Just getting a little
Southern
bit of rain.
Blessed Homestead,
which is good.
Mary Beth. Hey, Mary Beth. So
Mac, I need that booklet. I can't train her. I need
whatever.
I need to know them 5 easy steps.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some glasses. So pretty sure we will get the miserable ice. Hey, Shelley.
I got something miserable right there in the...
What do you got? A splinter?
A thorn in the back of my pink leg.
Oh. Where you been? Where you been?
Where I been?
There we go.
Been outside doing stuff.
That's better. I hope we dodge it too, but I've got some more firewood stacked up. Yep.
Oh man.
Rather snow than ice. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I stacked
saying ours will mainly be an ice event
out there on the porch. So
we've been trying to get prepared for it anyways, just in case, and it don't ever hurt to be prepared for whatever anyway.
And start drinking.
Yeah. So we've been getting firewood up on the porch, and I went and got some of the things, that you could run out of if you got snowed in, which we're not going to get snowed in, but I went ahead and got stuff anyway. Just, I had a list of stuff I thought we could run out of if we couldn't get out for a couple of days. So I went ahead and got all that stuff anyway. Don't hurt to have it all, So, let's see.
Bub, I guess you out there in your shades and naked and a lawn chair in your garage, probably.
So, a lot of people are sick with the COVID. And of course, I had just got over it last week when we were on live. I had just got over it. And now I'm getting better as far as the tiredness. I was so wore out. I mean, I could just get up and go out and feed the animals and be so wore out. Just terrible fatigue with that. But I'm getting better. I was out running around all day today, getting stuff and paying bills and stuff like that. And I wasn't too bad tired. Still a little. I could go to bed right now, but that's after all day long. So I'm getting better.
What if we quit running around in my head while I'm asleep? It wouldn't be that tired.
Whatever. I bought underwear just in case I get snowed in. I got the milk yesterday and we don't need the bread. Yeah. We keep stocked up on most things anyway. Yeah. So we really didn't have to have anything. But there was a few things I thought, if we did get snowed in, I would get. And that was like toilet paper, because I don't stock up high on toilet paper, So I got extra toilet paper and cat food and dog food. And, I'm trying to think of what else. Just a few things, I got a few extra packs of meat because we have been low on meat. And so I went and got some meat. And just a few things were just in case. But we didn't even have to have meat. We could we've got canned meat, some, not a lot. We're low on a lot of stuff, but
some ribeye out there in the freezer too.
Not a lot. though. Just saying, we don't have a whole lot of
There'd
meat
be
like
enough we
we
could probably eat
do.
on for
So anyway,
at least a
hey Nancy.
couple of weeks anyway.
Yes, still low energy, but getting there
Milking
too.
rabbits, so
Glad
I
you're
don't
doing
need
better.
milk.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean then.
That's good, bub.
A lot of people have had it. It's been going around all over the place. And I know Lippy has it.
I know these little rabbits out here. Every time you open the door, try to feed them, they want to try to jump out.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be too long before they're in the freezer. We're gonna do 3 roosters in the morning. In the morning, we're getting rid of 3 roosters. We've got 4, and that's really 4 too many, but I'm gonna keep 1.
Ben's over said they got 9 inches still
Hey,
snowing in
Kathy.
Iowa.
What? Where?
Ben's over
Oh,
acres.
down there.
That's where it's coming from.
Fighting a computer. Hey, Christy Betts. Okay, so anyway, so many people have gotten COVID this time, but it don't seem to be as bad. Like people are not going to the hospital with it this time. It seems like. I mean, maybe a few, maybe some. I'm not saying nobody's going to the hospital with it. Maybe a few, but not like it was, before. It seemed like everybody that got it ended up in the hospital just about, seemed like. But a lot of people are getting this and just, being over it in a few days, but then tired. It just really wears you down. One thing I was going to talk about that helped a whole lot, helped us and helped my son-in-law a whole lot was mullein. So I highly recommend, if you did not get mullein this year, if you don't get mullein this next year, be sure you find some mullein and get it dried. And you can either use it as a tea. I used it as tea. You do want to strain it real good. I did not strain mine good enough. A couple of times that I drank it, the first couple of times I drank it, I didn't strain it real good. And I felt like, because it has little hairs, I think the hairs tickled my throat and made me cough more. But it did help me cough up stuff and get rid of that.
There, Shannon
and Beverly.
Shannon and Beverly.
Ben's over acres. Herd immunity should ruin the thing.
Should.
Well, that's probably what has made it not hit people as bad, because we've all been around it enough. I think that this time it didn't hit people as hard, maybe. I don't know. Not a doctor. Don't know. Just saying. Just saying. But also, like I said, we have done the zinc, vitamin C, and vitamin D. We were doing that all through 2020 and 2021, and just the last couple of months before I got COVID, I had stopped. So
she stopped completely. I didn't stop completely.
He didn't stop completely, and he didn't get it. So, but I still think because that builds your immune system. So I believe that it still helped me keep me from getting real sick, And then, of course, like I said, the mullein really helped.
Well, hello, buddy.
I drank mullein tea 3 or 4 times,
see you in here.
And he smoked the mullein, and he gave my son-in-law.
I sent you while ago, come on through.
He gave my son-in-law some mullein to smoke because he had a bad cough, and it helped him some too. So all I'm saying is, this next year, if you didn't get mullein,
it totally screwed his voice up.
Get you some mullein.
He was talking like this.
Get it dried.
He couldn't hardly talk. And
you can either smoke it or drink it as a tea.
And
I know.
He finally smoked some mullein out here. He smoked it like 3 times, and by the time he left, he was actually able to.
He took some home with him and smoked it a couple times at home, and
he
said it really helped. Really seemed to help.
Yeah, and he stole my damn lighter too.
Cough, that chest. So also now Higgs, I believe, told me that he done tincture. He made a mullein tincture and used it. I used the
It's
tea,
going to
and
be
he
awful.
smoked it. But however you get it,
So I
get you some
stopped.
mullein for next year.
Well, there you
Not
go,
just
bub.
for COVID.
As
It's
long as you
also
got,
for the flu or any of that. It helps
as
your
long as you
lungs
got beer and
chest.
jerky, I guess you all right. Because you got rabbits to milk, so you have your milk there. So
Let's see. I just started feeling a little off, feel feverish. I was messing with straw and hay today for the animals, hoping that is just it. I hope so too, Mac, because I guess that's Mac. I hope so too, because I'm gonna tell you, when mine first started, I thought it was sinus. When mine first started, it was all in my eyes and my head, and I just knew it was sinus. And I went and got one of those home tests from the pharmacy, and it showed up negative. So I was just treating it as sinus, and I kept getting worse. And then I went to the doctor and was positive. But that was at the tail end of it. By the time I found out I had it, it was at the tail end of it. And it was worse. The
but that's
last
because you
3
couldn't get
days
out
of
of
it
bed
was
without
worse.
being so dizzy you
Oh,
thought
it's
you was going to
dizzy. Yeah.
pass out. And,
Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Hello.
oh,
All right, let me get back down here. We got
that's the only reason
I
why
have
you went.
mullein and dumb me forgot about it. Oh no. Keith said we did tea. And you can also add some other things in with that mullein tea, but you can do goldenrod in there to help a little. Shoot, there was something else. Did I write it down? Oh, sunflower petals. The sunflower petals are good for chest
It
for
is
bronchitis
me,
and things like that. So,
Okay, so it's
Patty, okay. Um, Sunflower petals. If you grow sunflowers, get those petals off this year and dry them and use that
exactly,
in your tea. So
Kathy.
you can use sunflower petals. There's lots of other stuff.
Well, hello, Gray Wolf
But
Outdoors.
say you make a tea of mullein, sunflower petals, and goldenrod, and more mullein
I
than
like
the
that
other.
name,
And then
Gray Wolf
dry
Outdoors.
that and use that as a tea for any of the chest stuff, colds, coughs, flu, COVID, whatever. So try that this year. Get you some mullein this year and some goldenrod. And if
You
you
ain't
grow
really missed a whole lot.
sunflowers,
There
okay.
ain't been a whole lot going
They
on
say
yet.
the rapid and home tests aren't accurate. The home test ain't accurate, I can tell you that. Christy Betts, hope I got your name right. When I had it, I couldn't think well enough to read a can of soup, much less decide. Yes, that the 3 days that I was in bed, I was the same way. I couldn't even think about. I didn't even want to get up and make tea. When I was in bed, I don't know. I might have done the tea one time because I couldn't get up. I was so dizzy I couldn't get up and make
There's
tea.
Bonita.
Bonita and Tom. Hey. Whoops, it's jumping on me. Okay. Celtic. Oh, it jumped again. Celtic Roots Farm. Hello. That's a new one on me, I think.
Well, there was another one up there too.
Gray. I saw that.
Yeah,
You
the gray
talked to
one,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I did a tea with goldenrod and sunflower, and it tasted nasty. Well,
Well, that's
now
cool.
I put local honey in mine
That's
too.
cool.
So I don't know. And I'll tell you
I like
something
that
else
though, Gray Wolf.
about the tea. If you let it steep too long, it gets a little bit bitter. Don't let it steep too long or it gets a little bitter to me. And then I put some honey in mine, sweeten it with honey, and which honey helps too. Honey's good for you too, especially local raw honey is good for you. So steep your tea about 15 or 20 minutes and that's it. Drain it. Don't let it sit in there. Steep your tea for like 15 or 20 minutes or whatever, and then strain it out because if you leave those herbs in there too long, some herbs, especially a lot of the wild herbs,
Well, it's a good
it'll
thing
get
Mr.
bitter.
Willie ain't in here when
So,
you talking about herbs.
Steep your tea 15, 20 minutes and then strain it and then use some local honey in there. And let's see. There's Susan, Urban Bucket.
Well, well, you want to come
Um,
over and say something?
I'm not an Indian, but a friend of mine is, and he gave me that name, Gray Wolf.
What
Awesome.
do you want to say?
Let's see. If I miss
You
anybody, I'm
forgot.
sorry.
Come
I'm
here.
trying to scroll down through here and catch everything. I did put honey in it. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not the greatest tea in the world. It's more, especially when you're using it as a medicine. I don't know. Also, I tell you something else. I've heard a lot of people say that the COVID gave them a bad taste. So, like some people lose their taste and smell, but I've heard some people say it gave them a bad taste, like everything tasted nasty. So that's
How
also a
didn't herbs
possibility.
go bad?
Yep, the home test will give a false positive and a false negative.
You say it.
Yeah, steeped
Me
it too
say it.
long. Yeah, that mine gets bitter. I feel like if I use a wild herb, especially a wild,
Yep, as
foraging,
cowgirl.
it it just gets bitter.
Okay.
It just tastes
Well,
bitter
so
if you
now
leave it
let's
too
go
long. Anyway,
talk about some of that.
okay. I'm an
I'll say.
outdoorsman, so I added outdoors. Are you talking? Yes, I had COVID. I had COVID. Gosh, a week ago I was getting better. I was better. So it was
On
before that.
Christmas.
When? Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah,
we missed
Christmas.
Christmas. I
Yeah.
missed Christmas. I had to
What are you
watch
doing, girl?
Christmas on FaceTime. Through Christmas and New Year's, I was sick with COVID. And he
Yeah.
never did get
You
it.
got all kinds of people saying stuff to
Don't
you,
know
girl.
why, can't say, but he took his vitamins. He
Saying,
took
"Hey,
his
sweet one,
zinc
she's a
and
cutie."
C and D and tonic water, and he smoked mullein.
She's a little
He
sweetie.
didn't get it. No.
Yeah. She
This is
said.
Palin.
She said a while ago that
Some of y'all know Palin. Yep, she was a
That-
cowgirl. She's a cowgirl.
Papa needs to tell y'all something.
me and Palin, we was only civilized ones a while ago. We ate at the table. Nana
What?
didn't, did she?
A friend
But
of
we were
mine said food
civilized.
tasted like soap. I have not tasted, no smell, and everything tasted like chalk, gritty chalk. Oh me. Okay.
As far as
honey,
I
got a
know of,
beautiful
knock
little
on
girl in the
wood,
picture.
I did,
This is our granddaughter. We have 14.
but I always have sinus problems
grandchildren.
anyway. So if
This one's
I did have it,
Stay
if
in the
it was
night.
just that, I wouldn't have known any different anyway.
yeah,
So-
that's true. He has bad sinuses anyway, so but
And I
you
never
didn't
lost
get
no
any you
taste
didn't
or
get any worse
smell.
sick than
No.
you normally are.
And I smoke,
so
so I always cough. So
did Teresa cook tonight? I cooked everything but the meat.
Meat.
He cooked the meat. He grilled the meat outside, and I cooked mashed potatoes and green beans because that's what
Mhm.
she wanted was green beans. I was
Oh, is that why we had green beans?
yeah, I was getting out turnip greens.
yeah, 14
And
grandkids.
I said, do you want greens? And she said, yeah. I said, okay, you want greens? And she said, yeah. I said, okay. And I went and got out turnip greens, and she looked at it and said, no, I thought you meant green beans. I said, well, I've got green beans too.
They were in her bathroom.
Well,
Yeah, they was
yeah,
in.
yeah, I've got them
Yeah,
stored in my
Nana's got them
bathroom.
stored in the
I have
bathroom,
some
don't she?
boxes in my bathroom stacked up with canned goods in there. So the pantry, I have canned goods in the
Vegetation is her
pantry
mom.
too, and I got the greens out of there. But when she wanted green beans, I had to go back there, and she said, "You've got green beans in your bathroom?" I said, "Yeah." Hey, when you live in a small house, you store
Mhm.
things where you can.
My new Tennessee home got 14 grands too. It's going to snow.
The
No,
youngest three
Miss
have
Willie,
been with me for the last
talk
2
like
weeks.
that.
We keep
'Cause
3 of them alive.
Right now, it's showing that it's going to go
Okay,
down
I'm
as
missing.
under us,
let's
but
see. I guess it's
now Mr.
different
Keith
for
might end up
everyone.
getting quite a bit
She sounds like
the way it's going.
Celtic
And Higgs Rock Farm
Celtic
is
Roots
showing that it
Farm.
could
We are Scottish and
get
Irish
some.
heritage. I play the bagpipes with the New Hampshire pipes and drums. What did I say? Did I say Celtic? I do that all the
Yeah.
time. And I know better, but I do it anyway. Celtic. I say Celtic. I say Celtic salt, and it's Celtic salt. I use that and then say it wrong. Let's see. Teresa Cook tonight is going to snow. Yep. You got to store them wherever you can. When we
Mhm.
had almost, whoa,
What you doing?
when we had, I almost died. Wanda
With your
asked,
hair.
okay, I don't wish that virus on anyone. Yeah.
Them you
Yeah, the
worms.
3 days, most of
Did
it,
you
I
know
just
that?
felt like I had a sinus issue or
They give you
something,
worms.
or cold. But the 3 days was really, really bad. I was in bed, couldn't get up. I got one blood grandbaby and several non-blood, but they are all my grandbabies. Yep.
Yeah, something said they ought to get 5 to 10
Kathy
inches
said,
of-
please give a thumbs up. Yep. They said we should get about 5 to 10 inches. Yeah. Well, the NBA team called them the way you say it.
Yeah.
Has Teresa had some of that special tea again? No.
No,
Hey,
she
Patty.
ain't.
There's Patty, the tinkerer's wife. No, I'm drinking flavored water.
Get there. That way you can be right in the picture.
So what else? Let's see. Oh, I had a paramedic brother of mine pass away of COVID. We get Celtic a
I know a
lot
few
because of
people it has.
living in New England and the Celtics. Okay. So empty shelves. I wanted to talk about empty shelves. We talked about the weather. A lot of people are going to get a lot of snow. Ours has diminished down to like 1 inch. 1 to 3, I think is what they said, but
I don't think we're
they
gonna
said
get
maybe
anything.
even less. So
I think it's done. I'm
yeah,
gonna get to work
Bub's
this week.
drinking flavored water too.
I'm gonna get to work out in the yard this weekend.
So
Does yours have grainy flavor
empty
to it,
shelves.
Bub?
Let me know if you're seeing empty shelves. I saw some today. I actually took pictures, but I forgot to load them on here, so we won't see that. But there was some empty shelves today at our local market, our Greg's Market, and at our dollar store. Was quite a few. And what they're doing, I've noticed this. Aldi's done this too. What they're doing, they're pulling everything to the front and kind of spreading it out so it doesn't look so empty. But then there's nothing behind that. And there's a lot of empty spots. But also, if you look at where there's stuff, there's nothing back behind it. They're really keeping it pulled to the front so it doesn't look as empty. So I took some pictures of that today, but like I said, it's on my phone and I didn't download it on the computer. So, yeah, Aldi's had a lot of empty, but they were really pulling the
Well, I
rest
hope
of
they
it
go
to
get-
the front and spreading it
Get
out.
them babies.
So it's still empty. They're just trying
Oh,
to
it's-
keep it from looking as empty. And it wasn't just food at all.
Patty said
It's
it's
lots of stuff.
moving day
Toilet
tomorrow.
paper, cat food, paper
good luck
products like
on the
paper
move
plates and
and-
stuff. Yes, I saw last night on no, not before last, on Kathy's live that she was.
Good luck on that move and all.
Yeah. Let's see. So, okay. So what I
Okay.
wanted to get to is most
Yeah,
everybody on
empty
here.
shelves in upstate New York also.
Yep. Most everybody on here, I'm sure,
Yeah,
stocks up.
this storm that
We
we're gonna
are
dodge tonight's fixing to head your way tomorrow. No,
we are
Sunday, I
preppers.
think.
We are preppers and homesteaders, and we
Yeah,
stock
naked guy
up.
is drinking
But
flavored water.
I have been trying to encourage all of my family and friends and
it's
coworkers
flavored
to stock up too.
water that's made.
So don't just
with
stock yourself
barleys and
up. Be sure you
grains and
encourage
malts and
everybody around you to
stuff like
stock
that.
up also. Because you don't want them to run out and then you feel like you have to help them. So be sure that you encourage others to get out there and get their pantry stocked up also.
Well,
And
that's
I've
good,
really
Grable.
been trying to do that a lot lately. And higher prices. Okay, so the prices are going higher, but here's what I saw, y'all.
Definitely.
Two channels was talking about this, was Living on a Dime and Prepper Princess have both been talking about this, about the prices. And they're right. I got to looking at it. When they first said it, I thought, well, you ain't seen the prices here, because she was saying that, okay, the prices are higher, but not really. You just have to change what you just have to change what you buy. Okay, so
Yeah, well,
example
It looks
is
like it's white.
we look right here when we're looking at the
unicorn.
shelves in the store,
Yeah,
and
my favorite
a lot of
part
us
there.
look for the lower prices anyway. But sometimes I
Mhm.
don't. Say I like a brand up here and I'm buying that, but the price has gone up. Well, look
Them
down
old
at the very
moles.
bottom and
Hello.
find off
Seen you in there
name
a little while.
brand, and you
Hello.
can get it cheaper and not pay those higher prices. And that's what they were talking about, was Prepper
I
Princess
ain't lying
and
to
Living
her.
on a Dime. So y'all
I ain't lying
think
to
about
you,
that.
Emma.
Watch their
You.
2 videos on that.
I
At
ain't
first they
lying to you
kind of
about nothing, Emma.
ticked me off. I'm just gonna be
You said
honest.
that.
When they first said it, I was
Patty.
kind of like, bull
She told me to
crap,
stop
prices
lying
are
to
going
you.
higher
Stop
here.
lying
But
about
that's
that.
not what they were saying. What they were
No,
saying was, you've got to,
'cause I
you may
wasn't
have
lying
to
to you about
change
nothing, was I?
brands and go to the cheaper stuff. But you know, that you say you're buying whatever, you're buying whatever name brand that's right in your face at the store. Look down at the bottom and find the Always Save or whatever and buy that
Do what?
instead, and you won't be paying
Joe, I'm probably watching
a whole lot higher
Oh, you
price.
think so?
uh-huh.
Well, they may be.
Okay, I'm losing the chat here. Let me get back up here and read a little. I
Yeah,
heard rumors
Patty
of
told me
several
to
feet
stop
of
lying to her, and
snow.
I think she was just sitting here lying to me.
Wait a minute. Let me go back up here. Prepped for eternity. Trying to stock up, but my kids eat it as fast as we buy it or grow it. Yeah, when I had 5 teenagers in the house, I had the same problem. Your mommy was one of them. She wasn't quite a teenager yet. I had
No.
teenagers and a couple of smaller ones, and
Yeah.
I know they would bring their friends over to eat us out of house and home.
Supreme?
Yeah.
Mhm.
People look at me like I wear a tin-foil hat when I say I'm a prepper. Well, just let them. That's all right. My daughter and I scored a
Yeah.
couple of homeless
You
loose
set
pigs
now,
today.
bub.
What? Whoa,
Do
that's
what?
awesome. My daughter and I scored a couple of homeless loose pigs today. All we had to do is catch them. That's awesome. I like watching Tara
I
and
hope
Mike
you got a
from
good
Living
pen
on a
for 'em.
Dime. Yeah. Hi, Camo Bows. I bought 20 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Go to the prepping preacher.
Yes,
He's a
your
pastor. He
cup.
talks about prepping and gets people to prep. Yeah. That's what we need to do. We need
Flavored
to
water.
encourage everybody else to prep too, or at least to stock up, because if it's your family and friends and maybe even coworkers and they're not stocking up, but you're stocking up, you're going to feel obligated. I know most people say, oh, no, I ain't helping them. You will. If it's your family and friends, especially, you will. But if you get them to stock up too, you don't have to worry
Very
about
true,
that.
Shelley.
The
Very true.
manager at Family Dollar near me just raised every item in the store price by 30%.
Very true.
Lee, what is in your cup?
I just told you.
Oh.
No, where you at? You don't get no flavored water, baby. You don't get flavored water.
I'm looking.
You have chocolate milk over there.
Yeah, you had chocolate milk.
Make purchases
It's
like
not
you're
flavored
poor.
water.
If you've never
It
been
is.
poor,
I
then
always
this
think
administration will
flavored
make
water.
sure you learn
Oh.
what it's like.
Okay.
The bottom of my cart was barely covered and it was over $50.
Not
Yeah.
like your feet.
Flavored water.
20 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. You should have at least 10 cookies total these days. Companies have to pay a premium for their spots on the shelves. Prime spaces cost more, so other brands go into lower shelves. And they say top shelves too, but I ain't found that stuff on the top shelves. Lower here means way at the bottom. You got to bend over. You got to bend over. I stocked up. I think I have too much now, but I will share with my friends and neighbors. Yeah. You know, and that's
Well-
we probably would too, but that's why I'm encouraging them to stock up too. You know, I
Yeah,
will have
see,
almost no room in
There's
my
the thing
tiny
right there,
apartment
Mr. Will.
to stock
If,
up.
if it's family that you don't like, you encourage them to stock up. That way they ain't got to come and get any of your stuff. But you are supposed to help. So
My wife thought I was
At least that's
crazy
what the
till
good
she
book
learned
says.
that I prep
And
for
that's what
what
you
we
gotta do.
get, like blizzards.
I'm gonna give
What
you
if
a
you have
thumbs
family
down, girl.
members that you don't like? Yeah. Okay. But anyway, I thought that was interesting what they were talking about. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, if you think prices ain't going up, you ain't been around here. But then I realized
You
after
put
I
your
watched
teeth if
the
you ain't
whole
got no
thing,
teeth.
they were actually talking about depending on what you're buying. You can find cheaper usually if you look around. You may have to go to 2 or 3 different stores. That's what I had to do today. I had to do that today. I had to go to 3 different stores to get everything I wanted at a cheap enough price.
You want to tell why you
I don't
ain't got
like
no
doing
front
that.
teeth?
I like to get everything at one store.
Do you?
But well, I usually go to 2. I must say I usually go to 2 stores. But today I had to shop around and try to find cheaper prices, and I started really watching for that cheapest brand. Let's see what else.
Yeah. Reason why she ain't got no teeth, the little cowgirls, because she was trying to ride a lawnmower
No,
like it was a bronking bull.
My sister was riding the lawnmower, and I was in the back holding the.
That was a bad
and
day.
then she went into a ditch, and then I fell off, and my teeth fell out.
It's just like television ad space on prime time being most expensive.
You
More
caught
people
yourself with
see
your
it,
mouth, didn't you?
So stores can get more for it on those shelves.
No, you really didn't.
Yeah.
Because you still flipped on over.
Bub said, yes, my daughter calls me the Cookie Monster.
And
The
then
meat
my
counter is a
sister-
challenge. Meat has been, I keep forgetting I can do that. The meat has gone up, but today I shopped around the 3 different stores and got
Okay,
their
Patty.
sale. Okay, so like,
Take you some vitamins and stuff and get you some rest. Hopefully you'll get
yeah.
to feeling better. honey.
oh, hate that, Patty.
I hate it too.
Prayers for you, Patty.
I hope you ain't got it.
so
'cause
like
I know what she went
on
through.
me- yeah,
and I know what
the last
other people
3
have gone
days are the
through with it,
worst.
so.
And then you start feeling much better. With
Well,
still
I will
tired.
prove
Still
what?
tired though. So
What
with the
Nana
meat
went
today, I
What
was
did she
looking
go through?
at. I went to one store and I was
Aisha
looking at the
went through
meat.
that,
Well,
not
they had
me.
one thing that was on
Nana.
sale, so I bought that one thing and went to another store.
Nana had it.
I got what I could get at that store that was cheaper. They only had one meat that was on sale. I bought that. I went to the next store, found a couple of things on sale, and I looked at the meat, and they had like one meat. The rest of it was more expensive than normal,
Take your
but
hand
one
like
meat
this.
was on sale, so I bought
Take your
that one
hand like
meat.
this.
That's what I'm saying. I had to go to like 3 different stores to get some good deals, but that may be where we're at as far as that. And some people do that anyway. I realize some of y'all probably do that anyway, but I usually don't. I'm just going to be honest. I usually like to go to one store and get it all and get it over with, or maybe 2 stores, but I really shopped around today.
She burned out $40 worth of gas in her wind-up
Yes, you
car.
have to watch for sales. Yeah, my car's really good on gas, so I didn't waste any more by shopping around.
Probably $40 worth of the price of it now.
Oh, hush. No, I don't. My car's good on gas. Let's see. Me and my boys and daughter-in-law hunt our own meat. Yeah. Well, we do some of that, but we didn't get a deer this year.
Mm-mm.
Anyway. We do have, we're doing the 3 roosters in the morning.
Yeah,
They will go in
we're
the
taking their
freezer,
heads off.
and then I will wait a week or 2 and get them out of the freezer and
You
can
gonna
them.
come out there and help me do it?
And then,
No.
and
Why?
then 10 rabbits
Chicken bite me.
No, that rooster ain't gonna bite you.
will
You
be
got
going
bottom
in the
and got
freezer
fly.
the 1st of March.
Well, you can come out there. I'll chop his head off, and then you can chase him while he's
I
flopping around.
saw a pork
No.
loin
Bring him
for
into Nana.
$3.69 a pound. I got 10 pounds.
Yeah.
No.
Got that right. The last
Why?
3 days of the worst. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, it
you do
was.
that.
I do that. Okay.
I
I
need
don't
a
think
buying
so,
club that I
Chan
can
Hair
buy
and
shares of packages
Huh?
of meat. There's no way I can
I
burn
don't think
through
your chin hair
those
on your
family
glasses.
packs of meat by myself.
Well, that
Now,
ain't my
I tell you
chin
what I
hair.
do with family packs. I will get the big family pack if
That's
it's a
your
good
hair.
deal, and then split it up and package me and him, 2 out of a package. And that, if you get the big family pack and it's a good deal, you can split that up and do like for you 1 or like for us 2 to
He
a
said he liked
package
that canned
and
rabbit
really cut that price
video.
down good. We've ate pork chops. Pork chops, usually you can find a really good deal, like a big pack of pork chops, pretty reasonable.
Oh,
And we take 2 and put in
Got
freezer
your chin
baggies,
hair.
and I can get them for like
Uh,
$1 a piece.
now I've only got
2
12 there.
bucks for a meal.
yeah, you counted there. Chin
Could.
hair.
I'm gonna say could because I'm not so sure right now.
Nana,
We got 10 deer. Woo,
you hear
most
that?
Wow.
does. Wow, that's awesome.
Nana, you hear that?
What?
Papa said he counted his chin hair and he has 12.
12 chin hairs?
No, I got 12 now since you
Love
pulled
the
2 of them
canned
out.
rabbit
I put
video.
one
Thank you.
out.
No, you pulled 2 of them out. I felt both of them come out.
I shop one every 6 weeks unless they have
I had 14.
meat specials.
Quit.
Great deal.
14,
Great deal. Okay, I
13,
missed the great
12,
deal. Whole pork.
13,
Yeah, I did
14,
read that.
15,
Whole pork
12,
loin
11,
is
10, 9,
Yeah, she
169.
thinks she's funny.
Yeah, now see that's what our pork loin. I can get a big old pork loin and slice it up in and get that price way down to $2 for a meal for us, or sometimes even less than that.
I
That'll
can't-
be one heck of a day for you, Teresa, cleaning 10 rabbits. Well, I'm gonna do it a few at a time. I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna
See, Grey
do
Wolf,
2
and-
one day and 2 the next day, and then the next
It
weekend do
definitely ain't that high
2 one
around
day
here
and 2 the
yet,
next day.
but it has definitely went up.
Can't do it in my tiny
a whole
apartment,
lot.
no storage space, and no freezer space.
I'm not sure what hamburger meat is now pound, is it?
It's not that. It's. I just bought some today.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Where's
it's
4 pounds of this? Let me
probably
see.
2
Read.
pounds or something.
Read. I want to see. I'm just curious now.
Come on, we're gonna steal the show, ain't we, girl? You stole the show the last time you were sitting over there, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
higher than I thought it was. It's $3 a
Nana,
pound.
Yeah. So
Nana not here.
$3 a pound.
yeah, it's $3 a pound around here now.
Oh, that's terrible.
So
I didn't realize I didn't even think
I just have
yeah.
a little.
big pork loins and makes pork chops.
I
Yeah,
don't
see, that's what we
wait,
usually
wait,
like doing is just going on ahead and buying buying the whole pork loin
Yeah, the big long pork
And-
loin, and then slice
and
it
then
up
slice
yourself.
it up your own self.
And
'cause
we
then,
like thick
I mean, heck, you
we
can cut
like
them
thick pork chops.
this thick if you want to.
pork.
And It's not a fishing
I
story.
could
I'm
not
telling.
believe the
I mean,
steak was $18 a pound.
yeah.
Wow. Teresa thinks of President Lee when she kills rabbits. I just walked outside.
It
It's
surprised
cold.
me none, Mr. Willie.
Okay, whoa, what did I just put up there? Oh, nope, wrong one. Bub. I was trying to put that one up there.
Yeah, see around here,
Yeah,
most
sell it for
farmers,
more money,
if
but
you
this
buy
farmer
from
wants
them,
people to buy theirs.
they're gonna buy, or
Yeah.
they're usually
Yeah.
gonna sell cheaper around here too than what you
We
can
have
buy
2
at
upright
the store.
freezers and a
But
chest freezer, but not a lot of shelf space.
yeah, steak is
Okay,
expensive.
Yeah,
I
that's
like-
good. Like getting ground pork, not sausage.
I like
Yes, I do
getting
too, but I
ground
hardly ever
pork,
see it.
no.
We had to make our own, and I don't see ground pork around here a lot. It's usually sausage.
Tell you what, I
I
made the
love
best
the
chili
ground
out of
pork.
ground pork.
But
Oh,
we
it
done
just-
our own. When we raised the 2 pigs, we made a lot of ground pork out of it.
That ground pork,
That
it
was so
would
good.
just soak that flavor
And we gotta do that
It was
again.
darn good. What'd you want, baby?
We only have one grocery store, and they
Mm.
can pretty much
That
ask what they
is-
want.
That
Yeah,
is
you know,
because
we've only got
I
one here, so I have to go to Paducah.
ground
We
pork
only have one local one,
The what?
but they are
Yeah.
not too bad. They usually keep their prices
What
pretty
now?
good. Greg's Market.
That
They
person
usually
that
keep their
I
prices pretty
like
good here.
ground
So
pork.
Yeah,
that's not a
like
big problem.
sausage.
But I go to
Sausage,
Paducah a
but
lot too and get
Leaner
groceries.
type to make Asian
Venison
meals with.
steak tastes better anyway.
Asia.
I do that with whole pork
Asian.
loin because it's cheaper
Not
that
your
way.
sister
Yeah.
Asia. Asian.
Yes, the farmers like
Meals.
to undercut the store.
There's a country
We
called
need to
Asian.
check into that, Lee.
Asia.
The farmers like to undercut the stores.
Mhm.
It's best to buy a
It's
whole or
good.
half beef from a local farmer. Yeah,
Oh,
we need to do
We
that.
have
for
to
eternity,
make
just they gotta make room. Order half a
room
cow.
and
There you go.
Ah, okay.
we have
That's
to
good.
make room.
Heading over to
And
Backwoods Law to get ready. Okay, Gil. Thank you, Gil.
All right.
Gil, I sent you. If you're
We
still
have
in
to
here, if you
make
hadn't left
room
yet, I
in our
sent you an email today.
Just
We have it in my old neighborhood because of the Asian community there. Grinding your own meat is so easy. I take a chuck roast and make hamburger from it. Good fat content and tasty meat. We could do that with pork too. If I found some cheap,
make
could do ground pork with it. But
refrigerator. No, freezer.
Buy
Just
some cheap pork roast. or
buy
something.
a whole cow with others and cut the cost. Yeah.
Mhm.
we have to make
Just don't
room in our
Go in
Well,
halves and raise one.
read
with
that.
Somebody.
What?
Read that, President Lee.
Who?
Has Teresa been nice to you, President Lee?
Has Teresa
Well.
Yes, I have been nice to him.
Hey.
haven't I? Haven't I been nice to
Hey.
him?
Has Nana been nice to Pawpaw? Has Nana been nice to Pawpaw?
Now, come on. I have, haven't I? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Have I been nice
What
to
do you
Papa?
always hear? Why don't you just go outside?
No.
Is that what you hear all the time?
No.
Not all the time.
Sometimes when he's aggravating, and then I say, why don't you just go outside already? Go to the shed. But I'm nice to Papa, ain't I? Don't.
touch nothing. We
Oh,
put you
no.
on the spot, baby. It's okay, baby.
We got a quarter of
No.
beef and it stocked us up. That's good.
Papa, no.
No.
Had to put the grands to bed.
No what?
She has not been mean to you.
Oh, she
See?
ain't been mean to me? Okay. Not tonight anyway, huh?
I'd rather pay more to a farmer who raises good quality meats and forego the grocery store meat. Yeah, it's better. It's way better. What we raised 2 hogs and then a cow, And all of that meat was
Would
so much better
Kill
than, huh?
kill.
Papa killed the cow.
Yeah, that was a bad situation there.
He didn't actually end up killing it. We sent
No.
it to the Yoders and had them kill it.
Well, I had to get it loaded up, and it
Yeah.
about killed me. I can tell
take
you
it as
that
another-
much. That's
No,
a
we just
whole
made
nother
up
story
the
all by
take-
its own self.
Taking care of the whole cow yourself. Well, we did that. We sent it to get it killed and hung, and then
Yeah,
picked
'cause
it back
when-
up, and they halved it because we were halving it with somebody. So
Yeah,
they
I wanted to do all
he
of it
took
my
it to
own
the
self,
Yoder,
but we didn't
and
have
they
a winner
killed it
that
and
would-
hung it. It wasn't cold enough here for us to
Yeah.
hang it. So they
So I
killed
had
it and
to-
hung it and cut it in half and gave the guy his half and gave us our half. And it cost what was it? I can't remember now. $100? Wasn't much.
No, it was like 70.
Close to $100.
No, it was like $75, $80 just to
Something.
have that done, and me and him split it.
Well, and the cow didn't cost us anything because the guy had bought it,
Yeah, but
The
it
guy had
costed
bought
us
it.
for the rest of.
and
Feeding
then we
him out.
raised it. The guy bought it, we raised it, and then we split it. So it really wasn't a bad deal. I would like to get that deal again with somebody.
Bull crap! I ain't messing with another damn cow. That cow damn near killed me the first time I got him loaded
let's
up.
see.
Tried
Let
to
me
take him off, and he didn't get taken off that first day.
hit that sweet
I
little
had to
girl
do
with
it
a
again.
loaded question. You do again. Ask her something again. Dane, no telling what you get out of this child.
What do you want to tell him?
Nothing.
I harvest
Nothing.
2 to 5 deer, 1 to 2 hogs, and
What do
15 to
you
30
want?
chickens every year, plus several squirrels and
Well,
rabbits.
if I try
That's
to tell
great.
him something, Nana's
That's
going to
great.
say I'm lying.
Most farmers here
Well,
are
say
breastfeeding their cows.
Do I ever lie?
I'm pretty sure that Teresa wants to
What
say
do you
adult
mean?
words, 4-letter words,
Kinda.
but the granddaughter is here. Hey, Julie Cook, just really, really windy in
Let me tell you something, little Jennifer.
What have you done?
Tennessee, Kansas.
What have I done
We
before?
need moisture badly. Love to y'all. Please stay warm and safe. Please stay healthy
What
for
do you mean, what have
everyone's
I done
sick.
before?
Yeah, a
What-
lot of people
What
are
have
sick.
you done, Lord?
Front half or back half.
I ain't done nothing.
half.
Have you been bringing in wood?
I remember all the
Yeah,
trouble
I was
that
bringing
steer
in
gave
wood.
you. Yeah, it
You
did.
done something.
I
Now,
was
Bub,
out 2 weeks with it.
You already gave me enough milk and
I'll
rabbits,
go half on milk and rabbits.
and that ended up causing
Um,
us to wind up with 10 more out there between you and Holland. So,
Julie was out 2 weeks with the crud. I had it about 2 weeks. I actually total had it about 3 weeks, but about 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks. And then I had those 3 days of really, really bad. And then maybe another week of not so great.
what?
So, yeah, I'd say about 2 weeks was the bad part. And then maybe another week of tired and not too great. Anyway.
Mm.
And yeah, Lippy's got it now.
That's
Keep
my
Lippy in
secret.
your prayers. Lippy has it now. Lots of people. I've talked to a bunch of people. Lots of people have it. Or just got over it.
Secret.
Or,
Okay.
you know.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Let's see. What
It
else?
is
We
on.
got 10 minutes.
said
And
on.
I am out
No,
of
leave it on.
my list.
Yeah,
The
my
list
damn
is
phone.
done. And we got
Before you
10
tear it
minutes.
up.
What else you want to say? What do you want to say?
I want to say nothing.
Nothing.
Say
You
yeehaw.
want to say nothing?
Yes.
Do you want to show these people what you've been working on? What you got for Christmas that you've been working on?
Say yeehaw.
What have you been playing with tonight that you got for Christmas? Go get it, and we'll show them.
Come on, cowgirl.
This is one of her Christmas presents that she's been playing with all night. Be careful. Be careful with it. Set it up
I
here.
got
Let's
it.
see.
I thought it was
Oh,
my
Papa,
Christmas
Papa
present.
have to hold it up. Papa have to hold it up for you. It's a candy claw machine. She got her own candy claw machine.
And it's full of candy.
She's been trying to
And
get
then
candy. all
whenever
night.
you put a coin in it, it does a.
You put a coin in it. Show them. Go get a coin real quick. Hurry up.
Hurry up.
You only got a few minutes left. You put a coin in it.
Now she's probably going
Oh,
to be
Saturday,
singing that in her
Oh,
sleep.
hang on. Okay. Touch your coin. Well, put another coin in it.
Yep, definitely keep her in thoughts and prayers. Well, you got to be faster.
Okay, that's enough. All right, that's enough. Go put it back up.
Don't drop
Careful, careful.
it. Oh, good Lord.
Anyway,
I'll have to go back
she's had
outside here
fun
in a
with
minute.
that. Here, she wants back up here. She's
I
had
tell
fun
you
with
that
that
much.
thing.
I need to show you
I'll
something
have-
else.
She's gonna show y'all something else.
Duct tape over the speaker, though. Yeah.
Keep
definitely
President
should.
Lee in y'all's prayers because he has a wife. He has abusive wife who beat him. Whatever.
Kaylin?
Yeah, it takes her forever
Have
to
you-
get a piece of candy,
have
and then
you
once
seen-
she gets a piece of candy, I make her turn it off for a
Oh,
while.
good Lord.
I don't let her sit there and eat candy.
It's like a kid in
She
a candy
takes a
store
long
whenever
time-
she gets a piece of candy.
She takes a long time to finally get one, but then when she gets one, I tell her to turn it off for a while. Oh, I forgot about her fairy garden. This
Yeah,
is her
that's-
fairy garden we
what-
made.
I messed it up a little
Did you mess it up packing it over here? Oh,
Yeah.
anyway, it's a little garden with flowers and a fairy and lights. Yeah, you messed it up bringing it over here, didn't you? Let me pick your. Oh, there goes the
Well,
whole thing.
that's good, Teresa.
Yeah, I really messed it up. We'll have to fix it. Put it on the table and we'll fix it and then put it back, okay?
See?
Set it on the table.
Just like everybody
Be
else's
careful.
dreams, your Nana ruins them.
Set it on the table and we'll fix it and put it back. Anyway,
I was just joking about that.
duct tape over the speaker though? What? Duct tape over the speaker. I really missed something.
Shelly,
Oh,
over the
claw machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that. Not duct tape, but I was thinking, can you turn just the sound off? Glad
Pour
y'all are
water
feeling
in the
better. Praying
speaker
for
or
everyone who's sick. Gotta go. Thank
jab it.
you. Thank you. Yeah, we got
But
just a
it
few
kinda-
minutes left.
It kind of lets you know when it.
Holly at the
time is
Red
about
Shed
up,
has
so.
it too. Pray for her. Holly at the Red Shed and Patty at Southern Blessed Homestead and Lippy. I forgot who else.
Well,
No,
Patty
no.
at Southern Blessed ain't sure she got
Password,
it. though.
password.
She was sick though.
Yeah, she's sick, but she ain't sure she got the.
Well, but she could be prayed for because she's sick.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Good
For sure.
night, Shannon and Beverly. Okay.
And I'm
Donna.
hoping
Good
that she
night,
don't
Donna.
have the Rona. That's some
Yeah, I hope she don't have it.
nasty stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bad for a little bit there. Enjoy visiting with you all. Thank you. We
enjoy.
appreciate you being here, and we enjoy talking to y'all. And hope to. I'm going to do more foraging. This was the last thing on my list I hadn't talked about yet. We are going to do more foraging this year, starting early spring. We are really going to get on the foraging, and I'm going to get more food
I want music.
foraged and put back, but also a
Oh.
lot more medicine. I'm going to work on that mullein more and goldenrod. I've got both of those
live.
right now, but I'm really going to work on more foraging. And we have a foraging playlist. If you have not watched our foraging videos,
Papa, you
go
have to
watch our
put your
foraging
face out.
playlist and check out some of those so you'll be ready in the spring to forage and get more food and medicine that way. And so we're really going to work on that this year. We've been talking to Holland and Lily at Higgs Rock Farm. They don't live too far from us, and we're going to get together with them some and do some foraging. I also had a lady I met at, I went to see my mom at the nursing home, and I met a lady that was there whose mom is also at the nursing home. And we got to talking about stuff like that. And she said, "Oh, I wished I knew how to forage. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know how to forage anything. I don't know nothing about it." And I was telling her about our channel and our playlist. And she said, "Oh, I'm going to watch your videos. And will you teach me in the spring?" And I said, "Sure, I'll help you in the spring and try to, show you some things." So,
Look now,
what?
she
You're
videoed
watching us
us.
watch us?
No, she videoed us on my phone, and now she's playing it
We
back
got
to you.
4 minutes. All right. I was missing y'all. This has been such a good evening. Aw, Shelly, we miss you too. I have a pain. Bug.
But
Nothing. Don't read
I have a
bugs.
pain in the ass. Can I have
I have
prayers?
tons of plantain.
Bub,
growing
you
right
are a
now.
pain
That's
in the
awesome.
ass.
That's good.
We
Shelly.
all need prayers.
I love foraging and do a lot of medicinals. Your videos that you forage are great. Thank you. You could give classes on it. I kind of thought about that, but I don't mind
Oh,
showing
she's
this
probably
girl.
more of a TikToker.
But I've thought about setting up. I would have to really set up a schedule and a tour or something of foraging to do that, I think.
Well, she's something in the
But this
making,
lady,
all right.
I just start talking to her and I was like,
Ain't
"Yeah,
she?
sure, I'll show you some things, But I told her about our YouTube channel, so hopefully she'll watch some of those foraging videos and see some of it and get some. And she lives here, so what she sees on our foraging videos will be stuff that she can go out and get here, because everybody has different stuff in their area. And I've always
Yeah.
encouraged everybody to find out what you've got in your own area.
Yeah.
So watch
For sure.
lots of foraging videos, and especially some for what grows in your area, and find that out. So anyway, yes, I'll be making more
Yeah,
foraging
there's-
videos as that comes
There's
up.
things that grow in
Right
other
now,
places that we don't have
There's
around
not
here.
much happening, and we're just not trying to work on videos a whole lot right this minute. And I've got so much to get caught up on.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got so
Cabin
much
fever
to do.
and everything else.
They charge money for that here.
And the weather and
Maybe foraging
just
classes
a lot
could
of
one day allow you to work
different-
from home. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If I could
What are
get
you
something
doing?
set up like that and work more on
I know
things
you're
I can do
doing
from
something.
home, that would be awesome, because my job is so stressful. I really need to get away from there. But anyway, for the time being, I'm getting to work home some. I'm getting to work from home some for work. I just have to go in 2 days a week. So it's not so bad anymore, but it's still stressful. Just the type of job that it is stressful.
I still got to go in 5 days a week.
Come on, Bo said, "I understand, Lee. I've got cabin fever too." So anyway, everybody stay warm and safe. And I know a lot of people are going to get snow,
Hey,
and a lot of
whatever, I
people are
can't-
sick. So just stay warm and safe and healthy. And this kid's
You
taking
good, my
pictures of us left and right. You're going to have to be doing a lot of deleting on your phone later.
Oh, my neck.
Anyway, y'all ready to say goodbye? Say goodbye to everybody. Look here. See all these people over here that's been typing? You
You
say
better
goodbye
bye
to them.
them.
Bye, y'all. Oh,
I
here goes
got a
Buddy.
whole lot
Buddy
of-
says, "Stoke that fire up, Lee." No, I will run his butt out of
Oh,
this
I'm
house.
fixing to
I
stoke it
will
up.
run him out of this house.
I went over a while ago. I was gonna clean the stove out.
I'll
She
be
had a
praying for the
good bed
bad
of
weather to
coals
be kind. Thank
in
you.
there in the grate. Had a layer of ash that tall on top of the coals when new wood put on there, and none of it was smoking because there wasn't no coals touching nothing. I had to clean all that out, get down to the coals, put the wood on there.
That's how I keep
Now
from
it's
getting
gonna-
too hot.
No, that's why in the hell it goes out.
That's how I keep from getting too hot.
Exactly. And then you call me saying,
Anyway,
it's getting cold in here.
Okay, we're going. We're
I don't know
going.
what's
We're going.
up
We'll
with
see y'all
this.
next week.
I
Might
love y'all.
maybe do a video between now and then,
God
but I'm not.
bless.
I'm studying on getting my stuff
I've
caught
got a
up.
bunch of stuff I'm fixing to have to start deleting off my phone here in just a
She's
few
took a million
minutes.
pictures sitting here.
A
Bye,
million
y'all.
pictures,
Thank you for joining us.
video of us doing video, all kinds of stuff.